when we talk about local debt that does not have a lot number, because a lot number, then that would mean it's like a serial number that would trace that money from where it came from and what exactly. You can use that serial number as well to trace what that money has done. So in the event where we don't have this serial number, how often have you seen that in the report that you have or in the data that you have inputted in your system?
From the baseline, I've seen it twice. The reason why it makes me uneasy because it's not little money.
How much are you talking about?
$1 trillion plus.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're talking about 2 transactions without lot numbers.
Yep.
And those 2 transactions amount to 1 trillion Kenya shillings.
More
than 1 trillion
because
Kenya
it's
shillings.
per fiscal year. Yeah.
And this is information that ought to be public.
Yes.
That does not exist. In your report, when you're setting that up, or rather seeking explanation, if you've sought for explanation as why that is the case, what have you been told?
Nothing. And also threatened a bit. Because wanakwambia hii serikali si yako. So whatever you're even following will not help you. It will help me because we are a joke as a country. Let me paint that to be that way. Especially in the finance sector. We are past remedy.
Okay, so as you were tracking these numbers and finding all of these, and one of the things that you said previously is, I mean, you said you're not an economist,
I'm not.
or you're not a financial expert, but there's something that has made you want to go and look into these numbers. So then, do you have a full understanding? Full disclosure here. Do you have a full understanding of what is actually happening as you track these numbers? And if you ask for an explanation, is there something there that you would not be able to understand if you were not a numbers person, for example?
Before, okay, not to mislead anyone, I had to read about some things. There's some very funny things, but I never had an idea of, like the GDP. I didn't know what that is. That is something that has to translate to debt, if our economy can hold whatever we are borrowing. So I had to look for that. I had to look for international lenders who have lended us since Moi's era. With their relation to how the GDP has gone up or down according to borrowing. Because the more we borrow, the more the interest. And sometimes we don't pay. When it gets to an international lender like IMF, voluntarily not giving us loans again, we are past remedy. We are in a bad place.
And what makes you say that? What would be the factors leading to you to then saying that Kenya is in a bad place financially? What is it that you have found then that would lead to that conclusion?
Let me give an example. In Moi's era, there was a Takwel Dam that was to be constructed.
Okay.
The budget was presented. The amount of money was relatable to construct a dam. A very good amount, by the way. Now, the problem came in where inflation just popped up. I don't understand where inflation comes from. If there is a present budget that can translate to the project, and it's funded without more cost than that amount, why do we add it? Because the amount was added, the amount that was disbursed to the Kenyan government would construct 3 dams of that kind. From a very good amount that could work, according to the GDP, according to the relation of borrowing during that time. It translated to 3 times of that dam. In Kenya, we do have a history of greedy politicians. And if I'm delusional as I am, that money did get there. The dam was constructed. Inflation was never explained, but it was reported that money was all used to construct one dam. This inflation thing is up to date with the Talanta Stadium. The budget was 35 billion. It inflated by plus 10.
And can you see the
What
30?
is this
Yeah.
10?
So you can see
Ni ya nini?
35 billion.
Yeah.
You can see the 35 billion in the books.
Yes.
You can see the amount by which it was increased by.
Inflated, yeah.
Where does it come from?
Now that's something that I've tried to think about it, and I don't know. Why is there inflation? Because this money is not carried from the lender by hand, by bags. We are dragging it.
No, I'm sorry. In the books,
Okay.
from what you've then been able to see, this extra amount of money, there must be a tag to it, what you called a lot earlier. So
No, there is no tag.
there's no tag.
Yeah.
So this money just appears from nowhere in the books
I don't know how it appears.
and it's
Okay.
applied to the
It's
cost.
attached to that loan that's given to construct that project.
And the initial loan is,
35 billion.
but there's more that is
There is an inflation. What inflates this amount? And there is interest. If you see to calculate, we are paying for 3 extra in terms of interest.